In this video, we are going to quickly set up the capacity and increment for our scale. So just a couple things to keep in mind for the IND360. We'll give you some tips along the way. But to navigate here in the web server, we're going to go into the scale menu, and then we'll go to capacity and increment. So we want to make sure that we're using the proper units that we'll want displayed on the IND360. So for here, let's go ahead and use kg this time. You can see when we change the units, it's always going to clear the capacity. So I could set this up to 1,000, and then if I were to change it to pounds, it clears out again. So just be aware of that. For this value, if we ever want to know what the limit is for how high of a number we can enter into the web server, for most settings, you can just type the largest number you can, and once you go over its limit, it'll auto-correct to the maximum. So here we can see that is 1 million, and that is the same no matter the unit. So even though we're in grams, you might think we have we could do 1,000 times that, since we were able to do this in kilograms. But you can see here, we're maxed out again. If I do my number 9 trick, just to be consistent, it's again 1 million. So no matter the unit we're using, we can have a capacity of 1 million of that unit. So here, let's just set this to 10,000 kg. And you'll notice here that as 10,000 kg, my smallest increment size is 0.1 kg. The IND360 and the web server will automatically scale the increment sizes available to you, so you never go beyond 100,000 display divisions. So we can see we had 0.1. If I take this down to 1,000, now we can see it's 0.01. So again, it'll automatically give you new options if your capacity allows for it. That being said, I'll go back to my 10,000. The 0.1 is plenty for me, so I will select that. The other thing to notice here is the blank over capacity, and that is in D for divisions. And that's going to basically mean one division is equal to one of these increment sizes. So each 0.1 kg is one division. So what we want to do is we want to set this blank over capacity to basically, for many automated applications, you maybe want to set it as large as possible, because we're not trying to block the operator from looking at this data. It's going to be a PLC automatically evaluating it. So you can see in the background there it says 0 to 99 are the acceptable values. What I'm going to do here is enter 99. Of course, the customer might have different preferences, or there may be some other considerations to take into account. So definitely this is not a hard and fast rule, but something that can generally get you started. So when we're done with all of that, we just want to make sure that we select Set, so that those settings are actually sent to the IND360. Because if I were to leave this page and then come back to it, we see everything is still there. But if I change this to 0.2 and I forget to hit set, I leave the page and I come back, it reverts back to 0.1 because those settings were never actually sent to the unit. So just something to be careful of there. So that's how you would change the capacity and increment settings of IND360 through the web server. So until next time, thank you for your time.